when you work with several different supervisors and they have several different websites, when you receive a game, do you bring up all the websites one time and block the others?
Yeah, when I receive a game, I go into, fortunately, like we're only using now, in the Big Ten, we use RefQuest, and then for the Alliance, we're using Official Hub. So I'm only dealing with two. When I was officiating, we were probably dealing with Arbiter, Zebra Web, Blue Zebra, Official Hub, you know what I mean? So there's about 5 or 6 of them. And I used to have a little check sheet, to make sure that I went through, and I checked each one of them as I went through to make sure that I actually closed the date. Now, did I make an error? Yeah, but you got to check, and double check, so you don't put yourself in that predicament. Whereas they're giving you a call and, hey, like, it has happened. I mean, it happens to all of us. Johnny Cal called me one day and said, hey, can you go so-and-so? And I'm thinking, it was a Saturday. I'm like, I don't have any Saturdays open. I know that for a fact. You know what I mean? So, and he said, no, you're showing open on this Saturday. And I looked, and sure enough, I had missed one. So, I would just make a check sheet, check that off as you go through. So, especially if you're working for multiple supervisors, and like, I know people still using Zebra Web, they're using RefQuest, they're using Arbiter. I don't know what Blue Zebra, whatever else is out there, but yeah, however you can get it done, you just got to do it.
So Donnie, would you agree the last thing that you would want is to work as hard as you're working, attending various forums like this, attending camp, working and to stay in shape, studying the rules, and then be presented with an opportunity that you can't take advantage of because of a small mistake? So it goes back to your point about administration, making sure your paperwork, making sure those things, you're running a business, so the same thing that you do during the day, I think if you looked at it and approached this the same way, you would really be able to take advantage of some of those opportunities. Just like Jim Bruno was able to take advantage of that opportunity, nationally televised, because of a snow feature. I'm 30 years into the game, and I've heard stories about people getting their opportunity because they were prepared. The opportunity came, and they were able to take advantage of that.
Absolutely.
Right place, right time. And then that thing just allowed them to project their career.
Yeah. And I know people use smartphone devices and iPads and all other kinds of stuff, to track stuff, but like I still use the old paper. I put it right here, you know what I mean? And each one of these blocks, if I've got a flight to make, I put in the flight, I attach the flight to my paper, you know what I mean? I love my iPhone, but if my iPhone goes on a blink, I've got a hard copy and I know what my confirmation number is. So you got to keep that in mind. There's been times that, I'll look and I haven't booked a flight. It's 2 days to the game and I haven't booked a flight. And then you got to go in there and do that. So like you just got to keep checking all of your information.